Hello there, I am Victoria and I'm here today to review the Crystal Visions Tarot deck by Jennifer Galasso for those lovely people at asktheanswer.com who are actually giving away 2 of these decks as a prize for people who sign up to their mailing list. So go ahead and do that today. So here's my review. We have, as you can see, the Crystal Visions Tarot deck is the one that is my go-to deck, so I trust it. And it gives me a lot spiritually, it gives me a lot on an intuitive level, but we will do a run through of the cards inside. The box itself is a lovely shiny card, and it's the pictures are clear. I love the pink and purple colour of the deck. Also, I get a lot from the cards on an intuitive and spiritual level, so I get a lot from the deck, so it is my go-to deck, that's why I trust it. So let's get these cards out of the box to review them, to have a little look of them. As you can see here, let's make them nice and tidy. The back of the deck has this beautiful scrolling, black scrolling, and it's got these lovely red flowers, sort of purplish red. I'm attracted to the colour of this deck. I don't know why, but it seems to draw me in on an instinctive level. So yeah, I was extremely attracted when I got this deck. So we'll turn over some of the cards, and we have some of the major arcana cards. This, I think, is my favourite card. I love them all, but this is my favourite card. It makes me feel that there's like a wish on a star card. As you can see, you can actually see the illustration is the stars are twinkling, so they stand out to me. So I always think from a visual point of view, it's extremely attractive. Also, as the star card says, it's about hope, inner wishes. It's almost like wishing on a star. It's about renewal, clarity. Also, for me as a reader, it also symbolizes a card of great beauty. So I always know when the star card comes out of a deck that it's somebody who is attractive and has to be put into the spotlight. So this is the star card from the major arcana. Let's put the box by here. That's my well-used box here, as you can see. Okay, let's go through some of these cards. So what do we have here? We have the Ace of Cups. Again, we have this beautiful pinkish colour running throughout the deck. Actually, if I turn the deck over here, we have the same colour almost all the way through. And we see the Empress card here, which is a beautiful lady, and she has a beautiful dress on. You can tell that the Empress is a card, again, of great beauty. She's holding an abundance of good parenting, creation. She's also expecting in the cards. We know this card a good fertility card also, and it's also that she will make things grow. So you know, again, very much like the star card for me, and the Empress is a good card for a card of beauty. So we'll get some of the other cards. We've got the High Priestess, an intuitive card here when I know she's out in the deck. This symbolises someone who's quite intuitive and psychic again. She's got secrets as well, so you know she's slightly secretive and mysterious. She's got this beautiful blue dress on and these beautiful butterflies here that symbolise, for me, hope and a good sign of spirituality around her. So we've got these decks here. This one's from the minor arcana. So we'll move those around, and we've got a good colour. If you can see that I'm building this colour up and how much they stand out as a whole in a spread. So you can see how beautiful they are. Let's get a few more here to review. We have the Devil card. Again, she's holding a flower here, so she's got everything in her hands. So if you look, a lot of the images are female focused, which is great for me. And also I get a lot and intuitively with this deck. If you see, there's all for the cards as a reader, I always see in each card hope. Even in the Devil card, when I'm reading, it's like, yeah, it is the Devil card. It's obsession, it's greed, it's envy, a card of addiction. But during the deck, I've noticed throughout the deck, there is hope. So we've got this abundance in the trees again. So each card for me has a symbol of hope with each one when I'm looking through. We do have an extra card in this deck, and it's called the Shadow card, and I'm looking through to find it now. I'm going to go through the deck, and it's a card that I call the Shadow card, but it's actually called the Unknown card. It is in the deck. I have put it in here. There it is. So we'll pull her out. Again, she's holding a crystal ball. So this is the extra card that's in the Crystal Visions Tarot deck, and I use it for when Spirit doesn't want you to know something. Often when Spirit doesn't want you to know something, they're protecting you either from something you're not ready to know, or whether you're not supposed to hear something. So it's always a card of protection for me. As you can see, she's got the eagle here and the crystal ball in her hand. So again, you know that's an intuitive card, and I like her eyes here on the deck. It's like she's looking right through you to your soul. So she's telling you that you're not meant to know yet of something. So that's the extra card that I found that you get in this Crystal Visions Tarot deck. It's really handy to have. It's really handy to have as well. It's also, if you look now, I've put the cards together, and look how beautiful and colourful this deck is. It's really attractive to the eye as well. Also, I pick up on little things in the cards that maybe you don't notice when you first look at a card, but the more you use the deck, the more these things stand out. The butterflies, spirituality, the crystal ball, almost like she's seeing through you. The candle in the Unknown card here, it's like she's lighting the way, showing you what's best. We have the cup here that's got abundance, but if you look at the cup, we've got these wings. Again, a card of angels and spirituality for me. If you can see, this star card is almost lit up on the illustration. It's like a new hope and renewal and putting yourself in the spotlight. So yeah, this is a really good deck. If you are a beginner to tarot as well, we have the names of the cards on here as well, and the numbers in Roman numerals. We've got the star card, so it's easy to read if you are learning. So it's a great beginner's deck. The Ace of Cups. Let's get a different Minor Arcana card out here as well. The Two of Swords. As you can see, the Two of Swords is confusion and indecision and blindfolded. So the card shows a lady with a blindfold on, so she's sort of trying to make a decision but doesn't really know which way to go. So it's got a card of confusion, but I feel like, again, you've got these little twinkly stars on each sword, so there's hope on each sword there as well. And as you can see, we've got the name of the card underneath in this lovely font, which is really clear. So if you are a beginner, or if you're experienced or advanced tarot card reader, this deck is really good either way. You can learn great from this deck as well. Very clear symbols and very clear. So I'm building up a little spread here so you can see all the images together. Let's get one more card out of the deck. Let's have a look what we've got. And the Hierophant. So we've got this commanding card here. If you see this lovely red here, I'm very attracted to the colours here. And we have the symbols at the back, a card of authority, a card of tradition and conventions and conformity. And now we're building up a lovely spread so you can see all the colours in the deck that are illustrated by. And this lovely attractive deck is a must and a go-to deck. Yeah, very easy to read underneath. So if you are a beginner and learning tarot, or even if you're advanced, it is a fantastic deck to have. So that's the Crystal Visions Tarot by Jennifer Galasso. And 2 of these decks are actually being given away by the lovely people at asktheanswer.com if you join as a prize, if you sign up to their mailing list. So do that and see if you can win one of these beautiful decks as a prize. So I've been Victoria, and this is my review of the lovely Crystal Visions Tarot deck by Jennifer Galasso. And yeah, aren't they beautiful? Thank you so much for listening to me today. It's been a pleasure, and bye bye. Bye bye.